Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to Pathologic. We're carrying on with our replay of the game. I'm hoping we've got everything we need to do for today. Just to verify, I'm gonna sleep like just straight into tomorrow, which I wish I could do in real life. And if so, I feel like I don't know how exactly the optimal sleep schedule is. Because I want to, like, do most of my sleeping, like, a bit after midnight. Because, like, at midnight, I think the idea is at midnight you want to go check out the puppet show. And then, like, come back then and there and sleep. Because, like, it gets scary at around, like, 3, 4, 5 a.m. Okay. So, obviously that's way too much sleeping because my stats are now in shambles. But, so we can sleep here. So now we just gotta play the game of like, how much do we actually want to sleep? When do we want to eat? That kind of thing. So that's going to take a bit of experimenting. Hopefully we can get something fairly efficient going on. I should have checked my food too, maybe. I feel like we might just sleep. Maybe we'll just sleep and then do another food run. Because what are my stats at? It'll show me here. Also, does it boost you disproportionately for larger sleep amounts? I'm going to sleep for a couple hours. That manages my exhaustion well. Now if I go into my inventory, if I eat a meat, if I eat 2 meats, that brings me quite down. If I sleep for another hour, okay. It's now 4 p.m. I think we explore a bit more. We just like try to gather more resources. Like, we'll do another run through children spawning in. The problem with like doing everything so efficiently is now I gotta figure out how to like spend my time. I think I'm gonna double check all the inventories of all the stores. I'm just gonna buy more bread, I think. Maybe that's a bad idea. The problem with like trying to do a super efficient route at this point is I don't really know what exactly is my best interest to be doing this time. Like well, I don't know. I feel like stocking up on bread and that is a good idea, but at the same time, like, I mean, to be clear, we know from what we saw there with my like 13-hour sleep, it seems like your hunger meter and that exhaustion meter, your hunger meter goes up at like a constant rate. So I feel like just doing another route and that isn't going to be a waste of my like energy in that. My hunger. The problem really though is money, I guess. Like I want to have good food on me for next day, but also I do feel like I still should save stuff, even though like, because on the one hand, anything I can buy food wise later on, I'm better off buying now, I think. At the same time, I don't know if I'm gonna need, like, gloves or that. Like, it's dried meat, so I think it should preserve, but who's to say for sure? Also, do I remember which one's the other food store? I should check out other clothing stores. I want to see if, the fact that one didn't have any was due to them not having like stocked anything, or just like because they won, or if I just happened to get a bad clothing store. other than that, So it is the one up here. I guess this isn't too bad of a route to be taking either way, whichever one it is. Oh, I should talk to this guy as well. Oh, mid-lightning strike. That's cool. What do these do? I'll buy one just for the sake of it. 5 water for bandage. I don't know if that's a great deal or not. I thought it was like less in the future, but water didn't seem to be too big of a concern before. Hopefully that wasn't a horrible mistake. I mean, we have saves there, so I can always redo it. That seems kind of a shame to be doing, but that's how it goes. Is it not? Do they refresh their stock over like midnight? Because it looks like everyone has about what they had before. I mean, I could just like do laps around the city to be picking up whatever money I'm going to be picking up. Doesn't seem like I'd be getting very much for my time, but at the very least I can clean out whatever resource we can here. I'm kind of worried about having to redo this all again, but like, I don't know, there's only so much I can do to avoid something like that without it going into like spoiling the experience. I mean, I'll check it out here again, but I don't think I'm gonna get anything. I mean, for that price, I may as well get another dried meat, even if it does happen to spoil. Like, it's still a very small investment as opposed to like what you have to pay on the next day. I feel like the risk reward is very biased and like you should be getting it. I phrased that really weird, but you know what I mean. Alright, here's another clothing store, different one. Let's see if we can get anything useful. Here, no. So they might just like not be selling you any clothes on the first day, like maybe, I don't know how the game runs its price system, but maybe that like you'd be able to get them for like super cheap on day one if you could buy them. Something like that. Or maybe they just don't want the game to be like too complicated at the start. And so they don't sell you anything like that, but I feel like I'm gonna buy one of these. Maybe that's another mistake. I mean, I sell it back for 135, so I'm only risking a 35 loss. But that seemed like it would really help healing up last time. Because you take it, I never really got to properly use it, but you take it and then you sleep and it's good. That was probably a mistake. I probably should have saved before I did that, because I kind of regret it already, but whatever. The other thing I kind of want to do, I want to pop into Lara Ravel's house here. Because I know she didn't actually get us any plot, I don't think, on the first day, but doesn't she... Is there a point to talking to her on this day? I don't know. We're about to find out together. I kind of don't have anything else to do. So, yeah, this is this crazy, weird, scary house. And you're Lara, you're scary. Okay. Oh yeah, that. Alright, Capella or something. Okay. I don't know if that's something I can actually do or if I get punished for not doing it, but it might be worth taking a look at it, if for nothing else than just like seeing more of the game now that we're kind of gonna be running the rest of our day without like much strict concern or anything. And did we ever check out just the north part of this area? I don't know what exactly. Now, what is up with this here? I'm gonna save before I go in there just in case I'm vaguely afraid. Also, saving this game is surprisingly quick. Like, it's got a very good save system for what it is. But this is also... Why is everything in this game so scary? Can I interact with it, comment on it at all? No? This is just a bunch of scary things happening. I don't know what any of this is. I don't like it, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. What is that? It's Nina Kane's tomb. Can I go in there? Am I gonna die? Oh, okay, I don't know what this is, but I want out immediately. This, that feels like it was some horrible mistake I made, even though it didn't do anything immediately. Everything in this game, I don't know what it is about games like this, but this just, everything here gives me the creeps. Like, it, in a good way for the most part. I do like this game, it's world building and all that, but like, what is all this, man? Like, why is there that... Why is that there? Are we gonna have to go in there at some point during the plot? Like, it doesn't feel like they put something in that, like that in there just for no reason, but at the same time... No, we just saved. I feel like getting that might help for the plague house we're gonna have to do next time. At this point, like, I hate to cut a video short by our current series' standards, but like, I feel like we should be ending the video soon. Like, I guess, I mean, I'm gonna sleep ideally until like sometime around 11 so that I can hopefully make it to the theater that, like, not too far from midnight. I could just go in there immediately and come back, but I don't know if, like, that's a good idea right now, because, like, is it a good idea ever to just sleep away time you're not going to be doing stuff in? Because, I mean, we're not getting the money from wandering around when we're sleeping, but at the same time, it's going to make the playthrough a lot more, you know, efficient. So we'll get some water here. We'll get some junk if there's any garbage to get. We'll fill these up too, of course. And then we'll go and we'll sleep for, how long are we going to sleep for? 4 hours? I feel like I might be killing a bit of time, but I feel like that's not too bad. I should talk to Eve again, see if she has any updates.
It's so quiet around now.
Oh.
Feeling you would come.
Oh. Alright, well, that's something I forgot about, that line of dialogue, and also I'm having trouble with my mouse again. Prepare for that ongoing theme. I should save, probably not most useful, but you know what? I feel like eating sooner is better. Rations. Okay, we'll sleep for 4 hours. That is 4 hours. We'll eat again. Maybe again? Yeah, okay. And now we'll go downstairs, get my mouse aligned, and we will head to the theater preemptively. After, or maybe we'll just head there. I'm not going to worry myself too much about gathering resources, because I'm generally a little afraid about getting murdered. Why did that symbol show up? I know. Overall, it's not... I don't think it can be as dangerous as it will be later on in the day. At the same time, I'm still kind of a scaredy cat. Both in terms of getting murdered and just in general with this game. So we'll go ahead and... What are you doing, buddy? I don't like that. Don't do that. We'll go here. I wonder if there's another building nearby, closer by, where I can, like, kill some time. Or if maybe I'll just be, like, right outside the puppet theater when the bell dings and it's like, oh, it's time for a new performance. I want to be looking like... I want to be watching myself as I loot these things, watching the people around me, because I don't want to get rushed. Like, I didn't really get rushed that one time. I more just didn't know what was happening, but... I mean, it's 46, so... Okay, is there somewhere you can fill these up while I'm waiting, or... Yes. I don't know when they shut these off, but... Because they never shut off the barrels, do they? There we go. Let's look around in here while we're waiting. Hey buddy, glad you never close. You're scary and you don't sell anything I want. Okay, it's 5 minutes to midnight, so... I'm just gonna kinda... Yeah, going for a walk in the park right outside the theater. Pretty cool. I wonder if anything's gonna happen when it strikes midnight, which is gonna be... any moment now.
The day is over.
Yep, I can't move.
Efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theater.
Let's rewatch this together.
The killer was identified.
It sure
Its
was.
nature turned out to be completely unexpected.
The enemy is found and named.
Okay.
It's called the Sand Pest. The contagious plague is threatening to ruin everything here.
How can a killer like this be punished? How can a villain like this be struck?
He can't. It's impossible.
Is that Mark talking to someone?
Knife on it, you will just cut an innocent body.
I don't know
I
who
think
though.
I should go. Nothing to be done here anyway.
You should go. Go then.
Yeah, get out of here, Mark.
Shoo.
Shoo. And there's a funky dance scene, right, with these two? I already forget their names, but yeah. With the corpse? Is that Mark playing the corpse, or is that just an actual corpse? It's hard to tell with this game. Well, but that's day one. That's a relatively clean playthrough. Hopefully that's good enough.
What?
What? Oops.
It's sometime.
Okay. Well, and that's Mark. I wonder how he dies, because he's on the list of people you need to keep alive, right? But it's not clear what's threatening his life. Oh god. Oh, I'm gonna go back in genuinely, unironically, and I'm gonna save in here just in case I die on the way back, because I forgot that that was a thing that could happen to me. Let's see if I can get them to despawn here. Okay. That's how you avoid people. You just rapidly exit and re-enter your building until they leave. At the very least, I think I know my way back, so hopefully I can just sneak back and then we can call it an episode. I feel like I want to go on this side just so I have more options to maneuver. Okay. Just gotta make my way back with as little violence as possible. Okay, doesn't... Oh, they're fighting right at the bridge. That genuinely sucks for me because it means, like, how am I gonna cross? Well, one of them died. The other's slitting the body. Another schmuck's coming up. Now they're fighting. This is great. I just want to go home. Is anyone else around? I guess we're just gonna stand here and watch this happen. I swear to God, if you come to me, I will reset. Like, that's it. You're a real slow walker, buddy. Just watch him kill 2 people. Okay, well, this is gonna be an adventure and a half. I regret saving looking the other way. I should have turned around before I saved, but... Okay, let's try this again. This is gonna be... This is part of my video before that. I think you can tell whether or not they're dangerous by their character model. I think they just animated like trying to kill you for the one guy, so... I mean, I guess we can always just reload if I mess this up, but this is why... I was careful. I mean, I wasn't careful enough, it seems, but... This is why I try to be careful with my, when I went to the puppet theater. Because I don't want to take any damage, like... My idea, I'm gonna try to just save scum until I get this all done with, like... Oh, ideally I'd like to get everything, have everything done with, like, perfect stats. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know if you can completely avoid the plague in that house, but I'm sure gonna try. Okay, I'm back in the safety of Eva. Now I get to sleep until tomorrow and then start tomorrow's actions. I think the day starts at 6, but I'm not sure, so I'm gonna look at my bed. I'm going to save again, and then I'm going to call it here. Thank you for watching. Next time we start our clean playthrough of day 2, hopefully I don't get brutalized, but we'll see. I'm going to save and camp outside of the plague house scene, because I know that's going to take me a lot of attempts, but we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Thank you for watching.